Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Second episode since the holidays, episode 42. Leicester City versus Everton is the first game, and this is the final episode of the season. As you can see here, coming into this episode, only 3 points behind Arsenal. We have a chance to win the league, but we have to make sure we pick up the results needed. And this is the lineup we went with. It's a strong lineup. No Holtby as he got injured in the last episode, so Perez starts in the cam position, which was a toss-up between him and Sotiris Ninnis. A few other players could actually have played there. Mahrez could have brought Ibin, but up against Everton, and as you guys will well know, Everton along with Chelsea have given me the toughest times in previous episodes, in previous games. Everton, they feel like the best team in the game to me when I play them. They're just all over me. I can't get the ball, I can't get chances. Hopefully it will be different in this match. Early on, it's not looking like it is. Brandon Galloway having a brilliant chance to put them in the lead. Pato having another chance to get the lead early on in this match. Putting it wide on the volley though. 21 minutes in, we haven't had a chance. Everton have had two very good chances, and we need that to change because a loss could really put an end to our title hopes. Pretty much they do, because only 2 games left and we'll be 6 points behind with 6 points to gain for Arsenal. They'll just need a draw. So we need to get something from this match, at least a draw, hopefully a win. We had our first chance of the game blocked there. Jedvaj, however, dispossessed by Pato. Bruma steps back and makes a brilliant tackle, but the ref points to the penalty spot. And I don't understand why. Hopefully you guys can click. Like, look at, it's a brilliant tackle from Bruma. Pato goes to strike it. Bruma gets there, perfectly timed to stop the shot. No real contact with the player, just got the ball. Obviously the player's going to fall over due to momentum, but the referee's pulled up for a penalty. Pato hits a cheeky Brazilian Panenka off the crossbar, Zidane-esque, and we're 1-0 down. 30 minutes in, we still have a lot of time to get ourselves back into this game and back into the title race. But at this point, it's looking a little bit gloomy. But the fans at the King Power Stadium could really turn this around. Hopefully, we can keep ourselves in the title race. Look at the cheeky little Panenka from Pato. What a waste, man, for behaviour like that. But regardless of that, Everton are back on the attack. And Ben Hamer there, putting us in a little bit of trouble there. If he had headed that into the goal, really could have been the end of our title hopes. We're coming back 45th minute before half-time. Jose Perez into Mahrez. First time into the back of the net. But the referee has called offside. And I ain't going to lie to you, it was offside. But they should have just let it count, man. Like, they should have just ignored the fact that it was offside and let us have a chance. Like, it was a bit, yeah. It's a bit offside. It's just a little bit offside. Mahrez dispatched of it quickly and pretty well. Aaron's good footwork into Jamie Vardy. We're still pressing for the lead. Saved by Howard. Aaron's off the post with the rebound, and it was offside anyway from the Baldy with the line flag thing. Yeah. But we're not giving up still. Jamie Vardy turns left foot strike straight into the hands of Howard, and you can see here 84 minutes. It's not looking good. Delafeu coming into the box. Denied by Ben Hamer. 85 minutes. Can we get another chance? No, but Everton can. Tom cleverly plays it out wide into Morales, and he fires a shot wide of the post. 90 minutes in, we needed a goal, we didn't get one, losing 1-0 to Everton in the first game of the episode, and that really has pretty much spelled the end of our title challenge, because 6 points behind Arsenal. Arsenal did win, and I just realised that at this point you don't realise what the Arsenal result in. They did win, yeah, they won. 6 points behind with 6 points like to gain, basically, as you can see here. And Tottenham Hotspur are also right on our tail, so we need a win in this game to at least keep up for second place, basically. And this is the team we went out with. El Mohammadi back in the squad. Tinyadbai played at centre back this time. Jordan Ibe got on the wing. Mahrez played in attacking midfield with Aarons and Vardy completing the front four. So we're playing Newcastle. Rolando Aarons at least coming back to play his former side. Vardy denied by Krul, and it's just a mash up in the box. And eventually it's crossed the line. Schlupp celebrates the goal, but it is given to Tim Krul as an own goal eventually. You can see ball just over the line here. And FIFA, this goal decision system is just, it's like the online offside system. When you're online, the offside rule is just fucked up. Like, you can see right there, it's not crossed the line yet. Why are they showing me this? And then they show it crossed the line. Like, yeah, okay, but can you pause it when it's actually crossed the line? It's kind of fucked up and late. However, that wasn't the most of our troubles. This was the most of our troubles. Musa Sissoko with a brilliant finish there with the left foot, just cultured left foot. Musa Sissoko, I like him in real life. He's a good player, man. He's powerful. He's like a poor man's Yaya Toure, just bursting forward. Good strike on him. And this one, you don't really see that from him. You see power drivers, right foot. This one's a nice left foot, kind of finessed into the bottom corner. That's his 6th goal of the league as well. Nice return from midfield. Colback deflected. Janmaat saved. Header wide. Colback can't get it into the back of the net, and we're under a little bit of pressure at this point. We need to get some points to separate ourselves from Tottenham. Inler getting the strike off. Tim Krul bats it down into the ground and it's cleared for a corner. 56 minutes now. Newcastle coming forward. Luke de Jong punched out by Hamer and it falls straight to Amiobi. Back into Slimani. And this into the back of the net. Now we're 2-1 down. It can't go down like this. We need to get a goal back. 2-1 down after losing to Everton. We can't lose again. Surely not. We've lost at this point. Before the start of this episode, I'm pretty sure we'd only lost 1 game all season long. Maybe 2 at most. But I'm pretty sure it's 1 game. Only conceded about 19 goals. So to be losing our 2nd game of the episode already, 80 minutes in, Torvan bearing down on our goal. Jedvaj couldn't get close. Good cross in, punched out by Hamer again. Wijnaldum plays it back to Cabello, who finds acres of space and he smashes his shot against the post. I think Hamer punched out again as well. 90 minutes in, cross, edge of the box, pass back, Jack Colback. We know he has a strike on him, but instead he finds De Jong, header, Emmanuel Revier into the hands of Hamer. But we lost again. So now it depends on the Tottenham result. I can't even really remember what the Tottenham result in this match was, to be honest. But we went straight into the final game of the season. I'm pretty sure I showed the table before this match. Apparently I don't. But look, we've made some changes. Gibbons gets his first start. Florian Parker gets his first start. Dean Thompson gets his first start at centre-back. So we get some of the players for the future who I've promoted got into the game, and it was the new keeper who made the mistake in the end. This keeper is promising. He is looking like he's going to be my first choice keeper for the foreseeable future. But with a start like that, that's just a baptism. That's just a baptism of fire. You know, you try and drop these lines in the video, and you just get tongue twisted and you fuck shit up. Baptism of fire is what I meant to say. His first involvement in a Leicester City shirt, and he just fucks it up. However, it didn't matter because Jordan Ibe getting a start also, smashing it in off the post. And I'm really considering bringing him back. I'm not sure. Let me know if you'd want to see me bring him back next season, or instead bring him in a future series, maybe as a more prominent player. Because also, obviously, we have Aarons, we have Mahrez, we have Isgrove coming back next season. We have some wingers, and we also have Marko Arnautovic coming in on a contract next season. So Ibe's minutes would be a little bit limited maybe, unless he just keeps performing like this. But it could be up to you guys. I might make a decision. I'm not too sure. We'll see how it goes, as Jamie Vardy is denied by the keeper. We want to end this season with a win, but Guzan is determined not to let that happen. Another save denying Jamie Vardy. 45 minutes on the clock now. Koshlik coming inside. Dean Thompson tackles. It falls to Veretout. And Veretout gets another goal. His 2nd goal of the season. We've conceded again. And I don't know what is going on right now, to be honest. 2-1 down again. This is the 3rd defeat, it's looking like, of the episode. And that's never happened before. It's crazy. It's crazy. Gibbons again. Veretout shots relatively central, and Gibbons didn't look confident with that at all. It was a good tackle from Dean Thompson as well, but unluckily it just fell straight to Veretout. Ayew this time, Jordan Ayew getting his shot just wide of the post. Veretout gets it back from Gusted, and it's a tackle from Moore, and it lands straight at Gusted's feet again. This time, you could kind of criticize Gibbons, but not so much. It's a good finish from Gusted. Just smashed it in to the back of the net, and our luck is just not with us today. It's played into Gusted. I played a highline because I know Gusted's not the fastest. I went for the sliding tackle, timed well. It was just a poor tackle. Just pushed it forward for Gusted basically, and Gusted, good finish. Didn't really need to get as far into the corner as possible, because look at the way he's laced it. He's just put his foot through it. It's found it back in the net. Now we need 2 goals to at least get a draw from this match. Mahrez into Ziegler, who I've just brought off the bench. His first involvement, well, Gibbons' first involvement for Leicester was just give away a goal. Ziegler's first involvement was to get one back. He's a real promising player. He was one of the best looking players in the youth academy, but the problem was that he was like 4'9", and there's no way he's playing at 4'9". I think he was 4'9" or 4'11", so obviously I just waited for him to go. Same thing I'm doing with Nunez. Now he's about 5'6", 5'7", so it's around Cazorla, Messi kind of height, so that's acceptable at least. He's a real good looking player though, and it's played into Holtby. Can we get ourselves a draw? Holtby coming off the bench to make his first impact since the start of the season. Not start of the season, since start of the episode. Obviously he was injured at the start of the episode, but we get another loss, and we've lost every game in this episode. That's a first. Jordan Veretout getting 2 games. That's the final game of the season. Oh, poor episode. The worst episode so far, to be honest. Not just in terms of results, but in terms of obviously missing out on the title and other stuff. You see right here, promoting Philip Halborough. You see very briefly his potential, 90 to 94. So he will get some training. He's a 63 up at the moment, and we'll hopefully get him some games next season if he doesn't get loaned out. The first option will obviously be to loan him out, 2-year loan probably. Bring him back, get him involved in the games, and obviously it being the end of the season, we do get some more training if possible. Halborough, you see there, after being promoted, his dribbling is something that I want to get improved. He needs better dribbling if he's going to be the 90 to 94 player that they're saying he is. And obviously, end of the season, so we are going to end the season with a little quick squad report. If you do want to see anyone's stats in detail, feel free to pause the video, have a quick look. There are some players who obviously I've trained this season, even some players that I haven't trained who are progressing quite well. You see right there, some players going up by 9s in attributes, 10s. And some of the youth players, if you pause and have a quick look, they are looking real good. Hamza Traoré is someone who I'm a bit disappointed that I haven't used a bit more, because his stats are really balanced. Like, he could be a real good player if I'd put more time into him maybe, but I didn't. So I feel like he's a little bit too far gone. Obviously you see now some of the players out on loan looking a bit promising. Elder is someone who probably won't bring back next season. I think his contract's up at the end of this season, and so I'm not too sure. But one thing you haven't seen yet is the fact that we did not get second place this season. Losing every game in this episode meant we finished 3rd. Tottenham did overtake us, winning their games, and that's a little bit disappointing. But at the end of the day, 3rd place, we've exceeded our goals, which obviously was to get EuroLeague for the season. We've done better than that. We've got Champions League, so we will be in the Champions League again next year. Brilliant. Hopefully we can win something next season, because it's going into our 3rd season. We still haven't won anything, but we've really done well. Bring some new players in. Arnautovic is someone who's definitely joining us. Halborough is now promoted. That's it for this season. I hope you have enjoyed this season as much as I have. Next season will come out a lot faster. I will enjoy it a lot more, and we will really progress season 4, season 5, maybe season 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bow. Probably not that much, but bye guys.